In the arid plains of southern Peru lies an ancient enigma, etched into the Earth's crust, visible only from the sky, the Nasca Lines. A marvel of ancient times, these lines, sprawled across an area of nearly 400 square miles, are a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of a civilization that vanished long before the advent of modern technology. Where the Andes Mountains give way to the coastal plains, these massive designs come into view, a spectacle that can only be fully appreciated from high above. From ground level, they appear as mere scratches in the earth, but from the sky, they transform into an awe-inspiring gallery of art. These colossal creations, known as geoglyphs, vary in shape and size. Some depict animals like the hummingbird with its wings spread wide, or the spider poised as if ready to spring into action. Others illustrate plants, such as the cactus standing tall in the barren landscape. Then there are the geometric shapes, lines that run straight for miles, triangles that seem perfectly drawn, and spirals that twist and turn in a hypnotic dance. The sheer scale of these designs is staggering. Some figures stretch over 200 feet across, larger than 2 football fields laid end to end. The lines, some of which run straight for more than 5 miles, are so precise that they deviate by only a few degrees over their entire length. All this created with simple tools and a keen understanding of geometry by a civilization that had no way of viewing their work from the sky. These enigmatic geoglyphs have puzzled historians, archaeologists, and mystery lovers alike for centuries. But how were these massive designs created? The theories are as varied as the lines themselves, each one offering a glimpse into the minds of the people who created them. But no theory can fully explain the mystery that is the Nasca Lines. One theory that has captured the imagination of many is the ancient astronaut theory. Now, this isn't your typical history lesson. This theory delves into the realm of the extraterrestrial, suggesting that beings from beyond our world may have visited Earth and etched out the Nasca Lines. The ancient astronaut theory has been a source of fascination, sparking debates among scholars, scientists, and mystery enthusiasts alike. According to its proponents, these lines are not merely geoglyphs carved by ancient civilizations, but rather they're the handiwork of extraterrestrial visitors. Grand, isn't it? They argue that the sheer complexity and precision of the Nasca Lines are beyond the capabilities of the Nasca people who lived around 2,000 years ago. The intricate designs, which can only be fully appreciated from the sky, have led some to believe that these were created not for human eyes, but for those observing from above. One of the key points of this theory is the idea that these lines served a practical purpose for our supposed alien visitors. Some suggest that the Nasca Lines were landing strips for alien spacecraft. Indeed, the long, straight lines do bear a striking resemblance to modern runways. Others propose that these geoglyphs were a form of communication, a way for the Nasca people to interact with these celestial beings. Despite its appeal, the ancient astronaut theory isn't without its critics. Skeptics argue that it dismisses the ingenuity and resourcefulness of the Nasca people, attributing their work to otherworldly beings instead. But isn't that the allure of mysteries? They invite us to explore the unknown, to venture beyond the realm of the familiar. Whether you're a believer in the ancient astronaut theory or a skeptic, one thing is certain. The Nasca Lines are a testament to the enduring power of human curiosity and imagination. Could these lines be the work of extraterrestrial visitors, or is there a more earthly explanation to these designs? As we journey further into the mystery of the Nasca Lines, let's keep our minds open to all possibilities. After all, in the realm of the unknown, nothing is truly off the table. Another theory, deeply rooted in the culture and beliefs of the ancient Nasca people, is the ritual theory. This proposition suggests that the Nasca Lines were not the work of extraterrestrials or mere artistic expression, but rather they were an integral part of religious ceremonies or rituals. The ritual theory is steeped in the spiritual practices of the Nasca people. It is believed that the ancient inhabitants of the Nasca region used the lines during religious ceremonies, creating a sacred space that connected them with their deities. These lines, some stretching as far as the eye can see, may have served as paths for processions, guiding the faithful along their spiritual journey. Imagine, if you will, a procession of Nasca people, adorned in ceremonial attire, walking along these lines under the vast desert sky. the lines beneath their feet, an unbroken connection between them and the divine. It's a picture of spiritual devotion that harks back to a time long past. Moreover, the lines might have been offerings to the gods themselves. The Nasca people lived in a harsh desert environment, where the struggle for survival was a daily reality. It's plausible to think that these enormous, meticulously crafted geoglyphs were offerings to the gods, perhaps in hopes of favorable weather for crops or protection from natural disasters. Another facet of the ritual theory suggests that the lines were a way for the Nasca people to communicate with their deities. The sheer size of the lines, visible only from a height, might suggest a divine audience. Perhaps they were not meant for human eyes at all, but for the gods watching from the heavens. As intriguing as the ritual theory is, it's important to remember that it's only one of many. Each theory brings us a step closer to understanding the Nasca lines, yet they remain shrouded in mystery. Could these lines be the result of profound religious beliefs, or is there another explanation waiting to be discovered? As we delve deeper into the enigma of the Nasca lines, we continue to grapple with these questions, each answer leading to yet another question. The astronomical theory, another popular explanation, suggests a cosmic connection. As we delve into this theory, we find ourselves gazing up at the stars, contemplating the vastness of the universe. The proponents of the astronomical theory believe that the Nasca lines, far from being mere drawings on the desert floor, actually serve as a complex astronomical calendar. The Nasca people, so this theory goes, were early astronomers. Their intimate knowledge of celestial bodies transcended beyond simple stargazing. They meticulously tracked the movement of these heavenly bodies and mirrored their paths on the ground in the form of these lines. The purpose? To predict the solstices, equinoxes, and other celestial events crucial for their agriculture and rituals. Astoundingly, evidence does seem to support this theory. For instance, certain lines align perfectly with the position of the sun during the winter and summer solstices. On these days, the sun rises and sets just at the end of these lines, as if guided by the Nasca's celestial map. Other lines are believed to correspond with important star constellations. Some researchers argue that the Nasca lines are not random at all, but a deliberate mirror of the night sky, a sort of star map etched into the Earth's crust. However, like any theory, the astronomical theory is not without its critics. Some argue that the alignments are mere coincidences, that the multitude of lines in the Nasca desert would inevitably align with some celestial bodies just by chance. Others point out that not all lines and geoglyphs have clear celestial counterparts, leaving gaps in the theory. Despite these criticisms, the astronomical theory presents a compelling narrative. It paints a picture of the Nasca people as not only skilled artisans, but also as sophisticated astronomers, their eyes forever fixed on the stars. Could these lines be an ancient astronomical tool, or is there yet another story behind their creation? As we continue our journey to unravel the enigma of the Nasca lines, the mysteries only seem to deepen. Despite the multitude of theories, the true purpose and method of the Nasca lines' creation remain an enigma. And so we find ourselves in a realm of speculation and wonder. To recap, the ancient astronaut theory suggests that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth and left these lines as a sort of interstellar roadmap. It's a theory that has sparked the imagination of many, but it still lacks hard evidence to support it. Then there's the ritual theory. This proposes that the Nasca people created the lines as part of religious ceremonies, perhaps in an attempt to communicate with the gods. It's a plausible idea, given the spiritual significance of the lines, but it doesn't explain the precision and scale of the drawings. The astronomical theory, on the other hand, posits that the lines served as a giant observatory used to track celestial bodies. Again, it's a captivating theory, and some lines do align with certain astronomical events. However, not all lines correspond to the movements of the stars, leaving room for doubt. Despite the multitude of theories, there's no consensus among experts. The Nasca lines remain a tantalizing mystery, a testament to a civilization that has long since vanished. But the quest for answers is far from over. Every year, researchers from around the globe flock to Peru, armed with the latest technology and an insatiable curiosity. They're mapping the lines, studying the soil, and analyzing the fragments of pottery found nearby, all in the hope of uncovering new clues about the Nasca civilization and their enigmatic lines. Yet the more we learn, the more questions we uncover. Could the lines have served multiple purposes? Were they part of a larger, interconnected system? Or perhaps the lines represent something entirely different that we have yet to understand? As we continue to unravel the mystery of the Nasca lines, we are left with one intriguing question. What if the lines represent something entirely different that we have yet to understand?